What's up, y'all? It's your girl BG, and I'm back with another reaction video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do all of that good shit down below so y'all know when I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. So anyways, for y'all today, I have some JaSena and Bryan vlogs. Bryan, JaSena vlogs, whatever the fuck it is. Featuring Natalie Odell and Gabriela Bandy. The name of the video, Let's Talk About Sex. So I want to give a thank you to Black Widow for sending this to my, what the hell is it? Instagram. I'm sorry, y'all. It's early as shit this morning. I'm fucking tired. You know, I had a very long day yesterday, so. But anyways, I'm not going to hold y'all or myself any longer. Let's just go ahead and see what they're getting into today, y'all.
What's up? What's good? How you feeling? How you doing? Oh, that fake.
What's up? Hey, how you doing, family? Wow. Bro, you guys have such a dramatic one. Oh, you gotta say for Bryan. Gang. Sorry, we're creative, okay?
You know,
Oh man, here's my camera again, y'all. It's been doing good all morning until I click on these niggas.
Comment below. We don't gotta say it no more. I'm down.
Every time we try to not say it, y'all say something. So.
Okay.
I like it. I think it's cute. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay. Not take my shot. Switch up. Look at that. Put it in my pocket. Alright, guys. What's up? Welcome to our channel.
Yeah, y'all, JaSena's hair is like confusing the fuck out of me, man. It's like curly in the front and locks in the back. What the fuck is going on?
So, we got an interesting group of people here to talk about.
What the fuck is going on?
Totally different sexual experiences in their lifetime. They're gonna help us, you know, with the female
What sexual
perspective.
experience? I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
She's shy, y'all. She's shy.
Yeah, okay.
And then we got two guys, two male perspectives on the topic.
But we all know why you're really here. You want to see the female's perspective on
Yes,
things.
yes.
That's what matters.
Yeah, that's
Right.
more of
You
a
want to
mystery.
hear the raw truth, and we're here to give it to you. So straight up, let's get to the video.
Let's get to it. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Tell us then.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask this question. Alright, so for our first question, the question is, what do you feel is better, the foreplay or the actual sex? So we're gonna start on this side of the room and work our way over to the male perspective. Okay, I honestly y'all really act like y'all never had sex before. I mean, I feel like if the camera was off, I'd be like, let me tell y'all. But okay, honestly, I think that it's like very equally important because if the foreplay is trash, the rest of it's not gonna be good, you know, because it's gonna be probably a little painful. But it's like, so if you're saying that you're the type of woman that needs foreplay, because you like, no, I don't need it. I don't think I need it, but it's just, I think it's important.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit, y'all.
Okay.
So guys, I think what they're saying is that women, without foreplay, some women can still be dry down there.
Oh my god!
God damn! It just.
That's what I was saying! This is not sex ed!
You're so immature. I'm sorry.
That's not what
You're
What is
immature.
wrong with
Ew,
you?
you should have said it right. You should have said it right.
God damn!
Yeah, but oh my god. What does that
What is
mean?
wrong?
Alright,
That
let's
should
start
be
over.
that lot 249 mummy dust, if you know.
No, that's it. Moving on. It's my
Man, if y'all don't know what Lot 249 is, oh man, please catch up on your Stephen King movies. Catch up on your scary movies, man.
I think that if I was doing that stuff, I think that foreplay is more important because it sets the tone for the rest of the night.
Yes, it sets the tone for the rest of the night. Okay.
That's
so
true.
my answer would really just be the same thing.
Oh,
guys.
y'all, I am going
I
to
think
wake and
majority
bake
go,
this morning.
basically.
Just
Okay.
saying.
Their answers are different. What do you mean?
No, it's basically that foreplay is more important.
She thinks.
Like,
I think it's equal.
oh, you think it's equally important?
Yeah, because imagine if you have great foreplay and then the sex
for
is
sure.
terrible. It would be like, whoa, what a letdown, you know?
Well, now that you said that, I think I'm gonna switch up and say that.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to the male perspective, babe, what do you think?
I think all the answers are right. I think they're equally important for them, and I think that it's more important for Gabby. I think all women are different. They respond differently.
What? You can't just repeat what we're
What?
saying.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna put my
I'm not
perspective
what
in
you
there.
think,
Just
dog.
like
I'm
that,
letting
they
them
said.
know. I'm letting them know that all women are different. All women are different. They're gonna respond differently. So all the answers are right tonight. Alright? It's a safe place. You can say whatever the you want. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, but for me, I think that they're equally important. I think that foreplay does set the tone for the rest of the night, but I do think that if I got too heated up in foreplay and I exploded really quick during the sex, it's a letdown. You know what I'm saying? Why do you keep saying ill?
It's too graphic for me.
It's like a group of
God
kids.
damn it.
Like we are
I
child.
applaud his
If something
honesty.
happens too fast, it's a letdown for her if she wasn't able to orgasm, and only I was. But,
Moving on, so Ryan, what do you think?
I don't really think it matters as long as the performance is good on either one.
Okay. Okay, so you think it's more about the performance, what comes after?
Shit.
no, the performance on either one.
Better be like Twister back in 1998 and get it wet. What the fuck? Come on, man.
That's true. That's true. All right, for the next question, don't you think it's okay to try everything at least once to see if you like it? We'll start with Cena on that.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really rules to it. If you want to try something, definitely just try it out.
Yeah.
So,
But if you don't,
I'm not gonna lie, I have.
right, exactly.
You know, but I was younger.
You know, stick to what
Um,
you're comfortable doing.
Yeah, I feel like if it's completely
Obviously,
out
I
of your
didn't like it.
comfort zone, you know, loosening up a little
You
bit
see
is
what
good,
team I
but if
play
you
on.
still
It's not
completely
that
hate
one.
something, don't push yourself to that limit. But, you know, sometimes when you try something new, you never know. I can speak for that, okay?
Yeah, you
But,
definitely
yeah.
can.
All right, so this question is specifically for like Nat. Yes.
Good lord.
Still special. So this question is heterosex different than lesbian sex?
Let's ask you,
I
JaSena.
feel like, I
Chris,
mean,
you
it
said
just
you bisexual.
depends for everybody because some lesbian sex I'm sure is different than other lesbian sex. Some heterosex I'm sure everyone's just gonna be doing different things anyway. But if you're just saying like sex with a guy or sex with a girl, of course it's a lot different. It's a lot different, but then it's also very similar. So I mean, I think the end game is still the same in both arenas. Yeah.
which one do you like more?
To be honest, so this is what's so crazy. Is like, to be honest, I would have thought I would like. I think guys more, but I feel like with my specific partner. Not that you guys don't know who that is.
We already
I feel
know.
like I have way better experiences with her than anyone in my past. So.
See,
And I'll add on that I think women are able to connect in a
I remember I said a
more,
long time
like,
ago,
powerful
once
way
Nat
than
gets
a
the
guy does
strap,
with
it's a
woman.
wrap.
A lot of guys don't allow themselves to like
And I meant
connect
that
with their feminine
shit.
side and have like
And it's
more
true.
emotional kind of sex, if that makes sense. I remember before meeting Cena, all of my sex was like, no, I'm
Easy
gonna
blowing her
Nat.
back the fuck
I
out.
can't run the shit out of it. You know?
I'm
Like,
just saying.
that's what we learned. That's what we learned from porn. And porn is, trust me, it's a horrible example to to sex, it's like it's a very bad example to sex. Like, that sex is really fun, don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes, you know, still get drunk, stuff happens. And it's really fun. But that other really connective sex, where you guys are on the same frequency, that shit is mind-blowing. Alright, so for the next question, you guys wanted to know what are some turn-ons and turn-offs?
Wait, but do they have to be like sexual?
Nah.
A turn on for me that Ryan, like that.
He's like, wait a second. Hold up.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna know that shit.
No, it's not sexual at all.
Alright, go
But
ahead.
like I ask him to put things together for me a lot. Like I'll be like, oh, can you build this for me? And like when he's doing it, like I get
Okay. She's like a working man.
yes.
Bob the Builder over there.
I guess I would say a turn off is like when guys try to like dirty talk, but like the words they use are like the worst possible words.
Wait, it's too vulgar.
Like they could have said anything other than what they said.
So saying the wrong things in bed is a turn off for Gabby there.
Yes.
Alright, so
I think for me, a turn on is probably somebody who like takes charge and is like, like an initiator, you know, and also like somebody who smells really good and is like well
We
put
know
together. Like,
damn well Natalie likes to initiate shit.
yeah, it's just, you know, but and then I would say a turn off
I'm
is
just
somebody
saying.
who isn't well put together.
Okay, someone who smells bad.
Somebody who's like, yeah, if your hygiene's not A1, it's a turn off. Like, I don't want to smell shit. And I have a very sensitive nose.
Yo, she
so,
can smell everything.
and that's kind of tough. Like, I don't know. But, so I would say that's definitely a huge turn off.
Okay, so a turn on for me is like, I would say whenever my partner is just being like extra like thoughtful, like noticing the little details. Like say if I'm like, oh my hip hurts, and then to like at night he gives me a massage on my hip or something, and it's like I only really had to say it one time, and then it's just like, dang, like look at him taking care of me, like. You know? So I would definitely say that's a turn on. And then a turn off for me would be definitely stank breath. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like if we like went and had a super garlicky meal and now we're trying to have sex and you over there, I'm like, okay.
No.
Yeah, she's definitely brought out the Listerine bottle a couple times. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we just gotta straight up be like,
Straight up, because it's just a way better experience. I'm not trying to be turning my head away.
Confidence. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You do something to me, like, if you're confident about it, I'm with it. Like, that's a turn on. Whatever it is,
Funny,
you
what about the
confident.
mayonnaise bottle?
he's so happy when
Super
he's saying it
confident.
too.
Also, a turn off is no confidence. If you're like, so a lot of girls, and I can understand why you're not confident. It's a lot of pressure on you. Like, am I pleasing my man? You're probably thinking a lot. You're in your head. But we can see that shit. You're just standing or laying down on the bed like a starfish and not moving, not doing nothing, and just kind of moaning a little bit. It's kind of like, bro, this is boring, bro. So like, get out of your head and just have confidence. Even if you're like second guessing it, do that shit with confidence. And I bet you your man, toes curl or something. I don't know.
All right.
Again, I appreciate his honesty.
We're all so disturbed.
I would say confidence and someone who takes control is definitely a turn on.
This dude doesn't even want to be there. He doesn't want to be
Like
there.
how?
Oh, that's annoying.
Like, don't put your hand here, or don't touch my hair here.
Oh,
things like
okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what?
You've
I'm gonna
experienced
add to
that
that.
before? That would suck. I would be like, oh, hell
that.
no.
Only like one position, because they don't like to move around.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna add to that. All right, just because I've been there, bro, and just I got a different perspective on it now. It's just like, all right, if a girl was like that before, I would have kind of just been like, yo, that I'm not calling her back. Like, it's a one-time thing. But now, I probably have a conversation with her, like, yo, why I can't touch your hair, bro?
First of all,
Now, do I ask you
What you
questions? Now, do I ask you questions? I bet. now I would ask her, like, why can't I touch your hair? Or why do we have to stay in one position? Do you not like other positions? Well, let's try some. Maybe you'll like it. Let's be open-minded to this shit. I'll take more of that approach and see what's up. But if she stayed like that, then I'd be like, all right, you just close-minded and this ain't gonna work out. But at least try, make that effort, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
try some stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
that's fair.
Wait, hold on, really quick, guys. I am sensing that the guys seem a lot more opened up to talk about sex than us females.
Yes, you're
Do you
correct.
think that this is a thing?
It is
Like,
a thing.
that women are a lot more reserved and closed off about sex and what we like and what we want than guys? And why is that?
I would say for sure.
Maybe some people are just private
publicly,
about their shit.
No, I'm very vocal, but I just like publicly where there's thousands of people watching, and more just like, yeah, I don't even know everything. Yeah.
Again, man, come on.
Both, like, privately and publicly too.
But I understand.
Especially like this, like in my culture, I feel like if you talk about that, they're like, "Hija, like no digas eso, no hables de eso," or like, you know, you're supposed to be. But it's kind of dumb because it's like, wouldn't you rather like speak to me about this than like me find out on my own?
Yeah. I think that's why a lot of girls don't talk about it. Stuff like that, or maybe like they feel like they're gonna be shamed or judged, or like a guy is gonna think they're a whore or something like that.
Well, I think I mean I would say personally for me, like I'll have shame like on myself. So it won't be necessarily like other people, but then like I'll feel ashamed that like someone knows that about me.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And I feel like that definitely comes from like coming from a family where guys are treated a lot more loosely, like sons. You know, sons can basically just boys will be boys, but girls are more like, oh, this is the princess. She has to act ladylike. So
Or
now
they'll
we
be
grow
like,
up, we don't
like
even
close
want
your
to.
legs when you sit
Right.
down, and like don't wear this around people who are like 14.
Shit.
Yeah. We're raised. Well, most women are raised just a little more conservative. Yeah.
True that.
All right, so let's move on to the next question. All right, so moving on to the next question, guys. We're probably going to answer a few more of these. So I'm going to pick something real juicy. All right. This question says, my girl doesn't like receiving oral sex. Should I take that personally?
That's interesting. Wow.
Who wants to start with that?
Well,
Maybe you can start.
I have a friend that she doesn't like that either. So I think like I don't think it's
Are you that friend?
no.
Okay. You know, some people are.
No, but I do, and like I'll be
you
like,
know
why?
what?
And I don't know what I'm doing. Or like,
Oh wow.
and I
Maybe
think
you're
it
not
might
doing
be
it
that,
right.
Like, it's not being done right.
But no,
Or
there
maybe, like, she's, like,
are some women that
overthinking
just
it,
don't
you know,
like that
and
shit.
so she's like not allowing it.
But
'Cause I know
again,
that sometimes,
maybe you're
like,
just not doing it right.
Okay, let's say
I don't
a guy
know.
that just like starts doing that to you out of nowhere. And like if you're not mentally in that mood, it's kind of hard for us women to just like
Yeah.
let go and be like, ah!
Yeah.
You know,
Or
like-
have you ever been? This is funny, but have you ever been mad at somebody and they start doing that and you just want to punch them in the head or something?
I have never.
Well, we know
I'm
that's
just saying,
happened.
Like, sometimes you have to be. It has to be that connection with that person. You have to really like, because you can be getting like that done,
I'm
and it's like,
done with her
you're not
already.
mentally there, like what you were saying, because like you could have been arguing or whatever, and then you're just like, oh my god, like this is. Can you just stop? Like,
Yeah.
almost can gross you out. Like if you're really not mentally there with that person, or it could be with that specific person, or you just don't like this person, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I mean, but some people might just not like that type of stimulation.
So basically, to sum it up for the girls' side, I feel like you can't take it personally without just asking her straight up. Like, try to talk to her about it and understand why she doesn't like it, because it could be a plethora of reasons. So,
And to ask her like, did you like this in your past too? Because then that'll tell you something. And if she's like, yeah, I used to, then maybe it's you, and maybe you should just like have an open conversation. Like, was there something you would like me to do different?
It might just be
Ask
about
somebody, did you like this in your past?
You got homies?
Yo,
I think guys
the
can
disappointment that some people will feel doing that shit. Hey,
probably not depend, but I think all guys do.
Yeah. relationships where I took it personal. But like I said, now it's more of just, bro, let's experiment, but like go deep in it. It's like, okay, maybe, you know, don't dive in right there. Maybe start from the toes, work your way up to the inner thighs, you know what I'm saying? Like, make that, hit these erogenous zones and like, you know.
I really
the shit out of your
appreciate
girl
Bryan
or
in this
guy, you know,
video.
and just,
I'm
try
just
different
saying.
things. Maybe her, you know, maybe her clit is very sensitive, and maybe when you're down there, it's just a super sensitive experience. Maybe you have to, you know, apply pressure to it differently. Maybe it's slower, maybe it's small circles, maybe it's big circles. Just a lot, but communication and experimenting. Just throwing
Man,
out some ideas. Just
I'ma just sit over here and-
teach like a sex ed class.
No, I feel like this.
People are writing notes like,
I feel like you took a
small
course
circles,
or two.
big circles. Like,
yeah,
He
because
said
yo,
triangle, spell her name.
spell her name, all of it, and like just like hear her feedback and then do that, whatever she likes. But the reason why is because when I was younger, I was doing all the wrong shit, and I would love to have somebody like myself tell me some of the better shit to do. So that's why.
yeah.
Feel it. 100. Moving on to the next question.
The next question is thoughts about sex on your period.
that's a no for me,
I
dog.
mean, I feel like when you start off early in your sexual life, you always think like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. But you know, like,
What the fuck is just
feel comfortable enough and turned on enough, then you never know. You never say never is what I'm saying. Never say never. Because we all adults
I'm
here,
saying
it is
never.
natural. So
No.
if your partner's comfortable with it and you're comfortable with it, you might just want to lay down a towel. Shit.
No.
Okay.
No.
You're so annoying, Nat.
No.
You make me feel so uncomfortable. Jesus.
I think I don't like the whole towel thing, but I feel like if you're in the shower, it's a little bit like cleaner, and also
Yeah, 'cause
like
the water is like your period turns off.
and then,
Not
I
even
don't think
then.
guys know this.
No.
Okay, so,
Just
like,
no.
Girls, like when we're like showering or we're like in the pool or something, like your period like just knows when to come out.
What?
Yeah.
That's true?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Like a lot of women, like when we're on our periods, like we like want to.
Yeah.
I noticed that like pre my period and towards the end of it. During, it's a no. I won't personally because I feel like I'll have cramps, my back will be hurting. I'm just, I can't.
No.
You don't feel sexy. I mean, but right before or like, you know, the last day, then you might be a little more open-minded. But at that point, it's like, to me, there's no need for the towel because if it's the last day
Nope.
for me, I've never, yeah.
No, that was good. That was good.
All right, moving on to the male perspective. How do you guys feel about that?
Shower only.
No, we're on it.
But you're for it. Like, you think that that's a normal thing. Should be adults about it. It's fun. Okay.
I mean, other than day 1 and 2, they're pretty heavy. Those are heavy days. I'm okay with oral and
Oh, wow.
and also
Dang.
sexual intercourse. I'm
You
fine.
better, you're,
Dang.
that's like, never mind. I was gonna say,
Yeah, just shut up, Nat.
That's why I like red wine. But
most guys, I want to know what most guys take is on that because I've never heard anyone be comfortable giving head on when the girl's on their period.
yeah.
All right, guys. We are on the last question of the video.
No Red
Saved
Wings.
A little, you know,
Not over here.
spiritual question for our last question. Just ended on some real good vibes. You know, higher vibrations and whatever. So this question is: how do you connect emotionally and spiritually more with your partner during sex? Anybody on this side want to start?
I would say like Ryan and I, like we like talk to each other and like we stare at each other in the eyes and we communicate a lot and like we just make sure like everyone's having a good time. Are you having a good time? Are you having a good time?
Are you having a good time?
I like that.
Come on.
I like that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also like we say I love you. Like,
Yeah,
and, like
affection.
things like that. Yeah. how we were talking about earlier, like the whole foreplay. Like foreplay is not just about like, going down there or whatever. But sometimes it's like, like kissing your feet or like,
a massage,
your back or something.
Right.
So.
Rubbing your
That's
head.
another way, yeah, like just like showing affection in different ways.
Yeah. I feel like some of the most spiritual like connections that I've had like in the bedroom started with like a massage or something. It was kind of like unexpected, or it could even be like, during like a really good like conversation and stuff, and then you just like feel so connected. And so I don't know, I feel like just kind of having like quiet moments with your partner can turn into like a great like spiritual connection with them. And then you start feeling a little erotic, and one thing goes to the next thing. And yeah, I would say
Okay,
that's
good
a way.
take. Good take, man.
So for me, I mean, you can literally like just experiment. Like you can light some candles, you can light some incense. Incense always make things feel like way more spiritual. Like play some meditation music even, and it is cool to like before even going into foreplay to like literally just sit on the bed and just like look at each other in your eyes and rub their legs and rub their hair. Like maybe you want to do a massage or something like that. But those things like I feel like can definitely help you connect spiritually a little bit more before you guys actually connect. Alright, what about you guys?
Yeah, what about you guys?
Fellas, how do you like to connect more spiritually?
Yeah, how do you connect spiritually?
I definitely think it's like lighting, music, sense.
Damn, he said lighting. Music.
Dim the light.
Or like on a red light or blue light.
Yeah.
Stuff about it.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Maybe some ganja.
Oh, some ganja.
That's good. I would say that
Plenty of
massage
that.
is good. So I agree with that because when you're massaging, you're able to like feel your partner's body and connect with in that way, and take your time with it and really like feel connected. I think like when you're having a spiritual or an emotional experience, it's about connecting. Something that we've started doing lately, which is dope as hell, is breathing together. Like we set the mood and everything, and then we'll take like 7 to 10 deep breaths, and then now we're present. Because another thing about connecting, you have to be present. You have to be present in the moment, not in your head, and just able to be in that moment with just you and your partner having a specific pleasurable experience. So
I like that. I've never heard that take. I actually wanted to add one more thing too, because I would say like at least for women, so a lot of men, their love language and like the way they connect is like it's more on physical affection and things like that. But for women, like we're more about our emotions, and so like we have to like already kind of be connected to you before we even like are already in the act of it. So I think even like before you're like gonna have sex with someone, but just like spending quality time with that person and emotionally being there, like emotionally meeting their needs, because then once like I'm sure you guys can relate, like if you've had like a great week with your fiance and like he's been very attentive and he's been spending time with you and like noticing the little details and things like that, and like there's no like resentment between you guys, then when you guys are in the act, it's like you're like you love him and like you feel all this love and care for him. But like if he's been neglecting you and like you kind of like resenting him, it's kind of hard for us women to like not think about those things, because we have like this resentment and like that will cloud our, like it'll be in our minds the whole time.
Yeah.
And then we almost like don't want to please you because we're like,
Yeah.
it's like.
It's funny because I used to like. I feel like there's like only so far like makeup sex can go. Like I used to think like, oh, makeup sex is the best sex or whatever. But then you start like sometimes you really can't get out of your head and you're just like angry. You're just like I said, you just were like, get off of me. Like, you can't get into it. Like you can't get into it. So I would definitely say like having that connection and making sure the mood is right if you're trying to have that spiritual connection.
I learned some things tonight.
Yeah, I did too. I hope y'all did too. If you learned some stuff or whatever your favorite thing was that one of us may have said, comment it down below, because I'm
I kind
Like,
of
you're
agree
obviously
with
very
that.
comfortable talking about it, and it's like you know, there's so many guys out there that I'm sure like don't know half the shit that you do, and like even doing like a here's my top 10 tips or whatever, like you could be saving some girls' lives out there. So,
That's so true.
Alright, comment below if you want to know that. I'll let you know.
It's not all about pound pound, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
not all about that time.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. You finally reached the end of it. If you made it this far, you clearly enjoyed the video, so you might as well give it a big thumbs up for us. But really quick, before I finish signing out, make sure you guys go and follow these beauties right here, okay?
Stop.
Yes, follow Gabriela Bandy on everything. Make sure you follow my sister Natalie Odell on everything too, and EasyX Natalie on YouTube.
Follow Ryan too.
follow all of us.
Right, follow us, follow us. Alright guys, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe, okay? And welcome to the family.
Welcome.
And also turn on your post notifications if you haven't already, so that way you don't get left behind. And that's it, y'all. Peace, we out here.
Adios. We'll have some sexy
Anyways,
Yep.
I love sex.
anyways, again, I really appreciate Brian's honesty in this video and the shit that he was saying. And yeah, you know, he probably should have a little sex class there. Whatever. But yeah, you know, I understand wanting to be private about some shit. I understand why Natalie wouldn't say certain things. I mean, everybody wants to know, but we all have an idea any fucking way. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get this shit uploaded and edited and all of that shit for y'all. So please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do all of that good shit down below. And y'all already know I'm gonna hit y'all with another one.
All right? Have a blessed day.